The kickboxing revolution in combat sports now enters its 6th year as the best strikers on the planet gathered to compete on the sport's biggest stage. Hundreds of millions around the world have watched the birth of new stars and witnessed the crowning of champions. Tonight, Glory Sports International, the world's premier kickboxing organization, reaches the landmark of Glory 50 Chicago. All of our bouts tonight sanctioned by the Illinois State Athletic Commission. Their acting director, Nancy Ilg, and their executive manager, Joel Campuzano, are with us ringside. UIC Pavilion, Chicago, Illinois. Are you ready for glory? We get right to action with the first of 2 back-to-back semifinals in our heavyweight contender tournament. Coming off a decision win over Ismail Lant at Glory Redemption in December, here is D'Angelo Marshall.
D'Angelo Marshall fighting out of Curacao, nicknamed the Pretty Boy, and he's been pretty good in Glory, Joe. Kind of came out of nowhere, won a tournament, and now he's about to try and win another one, and he's actually a favorite according to Nick Lekas of MMAOddsBreakers.com against Benjamin Adegbuyi.
Yeah, and Adegbuyi is a 2-time winner, so I mean a big name in Glory, 2-time title contender, so it just shows how good this rising star is. Every time you put him in, he's impressive, and we saw him last at Glory 49 against veteran and big heavy hitter Ismail Lant, where D'Angelo Marshall was able to steal a unanimous decision victory.
He's won 8 of his last 9, 17-2 overall.
His career wins reads like a who's who among the world's heavyweights: Gergis, Sam, Brestovach, and Wellness. Here is Benjamin Adegbuyi.
As you can see, a 2-time Glory tournament winner, Benjamin Adegbuyi, Mr. Gentleman, knows how to get the job done. Joe, why is he so good at this tournament format?
Because he's in a very efficient style kickboxer where he doesn't throw everything with power. He's really good at using his jab, his straight punches to set up his low kicks, to set up his knockout finishes. So he knows how to control the pace and his energy. So that's why not only has he won 2 Glory contender tournaments, he's also won a few tournaments before getting to Glory in Romania as well. So I know he has the Romanian crowd behind him, so that could be the extra motivation he needs.
And he's fighting with a chip on his shoulder tonight. He feels disrespected. He thinks he shouldn't be put in these tournaments anymore. He keeps winning them. They keep putting him inside. He feels like he's getting a bad shake, and he's going to unleash tonight against D'Angelo Marshall and whomever wins the other side of this bracket. Here's our tale to take for this, our opening bout in the heavyweight tournament. Benjamin Adegbuyi, 6'6", 262. D'Angelo Marshall, 6'5", 248. And look at the reach advantage. This is surprising, Joe. 7.5 inches.
Yeah, that's a huge reach, and Adegbuyi's got some long arms on him. But it's Adegbuyi who also has the edge in professional experience. And he does have more Glory wins as well, with a record of 8 wins, 3 losses, and 2 of those are from the current champion, Rico Verhoeven.
Here are the semi-final tournament rules. We have 3 rounds, 3 minutes each. Punches, kicks, and knees are the legal strikes. No elbows, throws, or sweeps. 2 knockdowns in a round or 3 in the fight results in a TKO.
Tonight in Chicago, 5 judges will be scoring the bout using the 10-point must system. Scoring is based on knockdowns, damage, clean scoring strikes with an emphasis on spectacular techniques. Finally, if there's no clear advantage, judges are looking for aggression.
And tonight we do have an open scoring format. We've got 5 judges working on the 10-point must system, and we will show you the scores on your screen so that you at home can follow along. It's the official judges' scores throughout the night.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this contender tournament semifinal is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, standing on my right and fighting out of the black corner, This Contender Tournament champion comes in on a 3-fight winning streak. His professional record, 17 wins with just 2 losses. 9 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, 1.95 meters, and he weighed in at fight time at 248 pounds, 112.5 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Curacao, ladies and gentlemen, introducing D'Angelo Marshall. His opponent, standing on my left and fighting out of the white corner, is a 2-time Contender Tournament champion. His record, 28 wins with just 5 losses. 16 of those 28 wins have come by way of knockout. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, 1.98 meters, and he weighed in at fight time at an even 262 pounds, 118.8 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Romania, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gentleman, Benjamin Adegbuyi. The third man inside the glory ropes, your referee, is Dave Smith.
Gentlemen, step up. All right, guys, you both know the rules. Good, clean fight, start to finish. Touch them up. Step back. Good luck to you both.
So here we go, Joe. A heavyweight tournament we've been talking about for a couple months now. Benjamin Adegbuyi taking on D'Angelo Marshall in our first semifinal. Who do you like?
Well, it's a close fight, but I think I give a slight edge to Adegbuyi just with his tournament experience. And I just think he has that edge and that power that could slow Marshall down.
Marshall likes to start red hot. Went for a high kick right away.
That's what he needs to do. Marshall needs to put pressure on Adegbuyi.
Nice,
not let him get comfortable.
They're going right after each other. Adegbuyi ate a right hand there.
Fighters have 2 approaches.
Oh, he just put D'Angelo Marshall on his knees. And it's over. Marshall doesn't know where he is. Benjamin Adegbuyi. Decisive, destructive power.
Couldn't have been a better semifinal start for Adegbuyi, and that's the power Adegbuyi has. He's very precise, he's very calculated, and that was a beautiful finish for Adegbuyi.
We said Marshall likes to start red hot. Well, Adegbuyi, with his experience, with his pedigree, landed a counter punch for the ages, and Marshall didn't know what hit him.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get too aggressive. You tend to leave your chin open, your hands a little low, and Adegbuyi took advantage of that.
It happened so fast. Let's watch it again, Joe. Take us through it.
Well, it was all Marshall really coming out with a lot of pressure, and there he threw the jab and a nice overhand right that put Marshall to the canvas.
Marshall's body just sort of shut down on him. Here comes the counter punch with the right hand. Almost looked like it hit him on the top of the head.
He almost feints with that jab and then came over with that right hand. Beautiful setup.
Sometimes the hardest punches or the most damaging punches aren't ones that clip you on the chin or bust your nose. There's a hit you at the ear or right above the top of your head.
Yeah, and Adegbuyi's got a really good jab, and I just liked how he kind of feinted it through a half jab to come over. Baited him in. Perfect timing. Good learning experience for Marshall, but when you fight someone more experienced, you don't really want to play that 1-for-1 game. So the approach from Marshall was good to try to pressure Adegbuyi and try to get him out of his element, but it was a bad timing and good shot for Adegbuyi.
You saw the face of a bewildered D'Angelo Marshall as Benjamin Adegbuyi picks up his 17th knockout, his 4th in glory, and he advances to the finals. We'll make it official when we return to the Windy City. Benjamin Adegbuyi with a great start to the night. Let's get a closer look now at the Glory rules.
Glory Kickboxing is the most action-packed fight sport on the planet. Legal strikes are punches, kicks, and knees. Regular bouts are 3 rounds. Championship bouts are 5, and each round is 3 minutes of action. Outfight your opponent for 10-9. Knock them down for 10-8. In a normal bout or tournament final, 3 knockdowns in 1 round or 4 in the entire bout, and the fight is over by TKO. In a tournament semi, 2 knockdowns in 1 round or 3 in the entire bout, and it's all over. Or you can just knock your opponent out. Sweeps, elbows, and grappling are not allowed. Clinching is okay if you follow up with a knee. Glory rules are designed to bring non-stop, fast-paced stand-up action. To find out more, go to glorykickboxing.com.
Welcome back to Chicago. Glory 50, an epic event for the company, and so far it's shaping up to be an epic night after this just happened.
Yeah, and it was that overhand right from Adegbuyi, perfectly set up against the aggressive D'Angelo Marshall. Perfect first round. Again, there's 2 strategies. Do you go out and try to get the knockout, or do you play safe and get the decision? Well, we got a first-round knockout, so Adegbuyi's hyped up, the Romanians are hyped up, and a lot of good momentum and freshness going into the finals.
That's right. We send it into the ring now. The official decision, Tim Hughes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you watched it as it happened. We have an official time of 36 seconds of that very first round. This one comes to an end by knockout. For your winner, now advancing to the tournament final, Benjamin Adegbuyi.
The key word you said, Joe, was fresh. He's got another fight later tonight, but it was almost like he hadn't even had a fight.
Well, it's probably really good for him. He got his initial nerves out. He's still fresh. It's almost like a little warm-up for him.
And what a confidence booster for Benjamin Adegbuyi, Mr. Gentleman. And he quickly showed D'Angelo Marshall the door. 36 seconds into round number 1. Well, coming up later, it's a battle for Chi-Town, his hometown hero and father of 6. Richard Abraham takes the ring as we look at our contender tournament bracket now. Benjamin Adegbuyi advancing to the final. Up next, Guto and Junior Tafa. As I mentioned, there he is, a dad to 6 children. He just opened a brand new gym, and yes, he's still fighting some of the best kickboxers in the world. Richard Abraham takes on Malik Watson-Smith, who's also from Chicago and vows to win this battle of the Windy City. But first, our other heavyweight semifinal, the Brazilian freak of nature, Guto Inicic, will use his spectacular offense to attack a man who's never been knocked down. Perhaps the hardest hitter in all of glory, 278-pound New Zealand's own Junior Tafa.
For a better performance, were you head?
Let's send it now to Whitney Miller, who's with the victorious Benjamin Adegbuyi.
Benjamin, you could not ask for a better performance. Were you headhunting for a first-round knockout?
Yeah, maybe that's right. You know, always when the knockout comes in a tournament, it's perfect. I didn't search for it, but I saw him. He wanted to come more too aggressive, so I just connect. He go down. Now I have to wait, rest, be ready for the second one.
And who do you want in the second fight?
Man, doesn't matter for me. I'm a professional. The bad man will have to win, so I step in and I win that also.
Congratulations.
Thank you.